Chris in Boise, Idaho. In this task we're going to show you how to clean a bicycle chain. To start this task off, on our bicycle chains, I actually have two style chains. I use a SRAM hollow pin chain, and I also use Dura-Ace hollow pin chains. In order to quickly remove my chains, I always use Whipperman Connex links, and they're removable links that you don't have big tools with. Also in this task, to oil the chain, we use Shield T9. I always use Shield T9 on my mountain bikes and my road bikes. I also use a cleaner from Sherwin-Williams. It's Reducer 54, and I'm a painting company, and we use the Reducer 54 to actually reduce and thin epoxy. And Reducer 54 is a very hot chemical that actually cleans the grease off the chain very, very fast, within a minute or so. A lot faster than a lot of other chemicals you may find in bike shops, so forth. I use just plastic cups. I got one plastic cup that I drill holes in, and I use it to dip as a kind of like a dip tank that to dip my chains in. You'll see, to actually lube them. The Shield T9, I've actually just put it in an empty gallon can, so that gallon can is about half full. So I use a gallon can to store the Reducer 54 in, the old 54, because I reuse it. So to start off this task, we've got the chain here, and it's a Whipperman Connex chain. It actually just comes off by hand, no tools. Remove the chain. I'm going to take the link off. Once I get the link off, I'm going to take this chain, dirty chain, and I use these cups. I actually get these are actually touch-up kit cups that I get from Sherwin-Williams. They're plastic cups that we use to put paint in for our customers, touch-up paint. They seal nice and tight with no tools, and just like that, the chain goes into that touch-up kit. When I take the chain, put it in that cup, that plastic cup, and I dump some Reducer 54 in it. This is Reducer 54 from last time I cleaned my chain. I dump it in this gallon. All the grease actually settles to the bottom, and the Reducer 54 is clean again. I don't ever throw it away because the stuff's expensive, and I can keep reusing it. So put it in there. Put about a quarter full Reducer 54. I'm going to put the lid back on it. And then I'm going to agitate it, shake it really good. This is going to work all the grease off. It's going to work all the grit and grime out of the links. All I got to do is shake it up about 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds at most if you want. If the chain is extremely dirty, you can let it set for a minute and then shake it up again. Now I'm just going to dump this dirty Reducer 54 into the can. I'll put a little bit of clean Reducer 54 in this cup. I'm going to shake it up once again. I clean my chains approximately every 200 miles, so I don't have to go through a long process letting it set for a few minutes. Shake it up again. Dump the dirty Reducer 54 back into my gallon can. It's going to settle, and next time I go to use it, it'll be completely clean. I'm going to take a rag, put my chain in that rag, and now you can wipe it clean. If you have access to an air compressor, which I have right here with blow nozzle, you can blow the chain dry very rapidly. I'm going to straighten this chain out now. And then the final step to cleaning it, I actually just take a clean rag and rub the chain on a clean rag. And you can see the Reducer 54, this is a very hot chemical. It'll actually clean that chain almost like brand new. Chains looks clean, no grease, no grit, no grime. So now I take my chain into my next plastic cup that I got set up here. I've actually just used some wire, drilled some holes in the cup on the side and the bottom, like that. I'll take that, and I got a little thing that I've got all my bow shield in. And I can take and just dip the whole chain down the bow shield. This allows the bow shield T9 to actually work itself down inside each and every link. This way this thing's going to actually be saturated inside the links and everything. Now usually work it up and down like this, and the cup will fill up with T9, it'll empty out again, fill up. Then I let it set there for just a little while, and I usually let it set for about 10-15 minutes. And then I'll take this chain, once I've done that, you want to have a place that you can hang this chain up, and I got a place to hang the chain up right over here on the wall. I'm going to lift this out of here, pull this chain out of my dip tank of T9. Try to straighten it up the best you can here. Now I got my chain straight, and this T9 is kind of expensive, so I try not to let it go to waste, so I just let it drip dry into another cup right here, just hanging on this hook on this wall I got, where I usually hang tires. And it's going to hang there, it's going to drip, the excess is going to run off down into that cup. After it runs off down that cup for approximately 5 to 10 minutes, then you take your chain, and then you're going to wipe all the excess off after it drips dries. You can wipe it off right now if you didn't want to worry about saving the excess, but now you can see that chain right there looks almost brand new. That chain's got quite a few miles on it, so I'll let it hang. In T9, the instructions, they want you to allow the chain to dry for at least an hour. I usually let the chain hang there and dry overnight, and then I install it back on the bike. Chain's easy to install back on the bike because we have a Whipperman link. The Whipperman links will work for Shimano and SRAM chains, completely toolless. Never had a Whipperman link break either. Excellent links. The link, you can take and clean the link individually. I usually wipe it off. And I got a lot of bow shield on my hands right now from the other chain, so it's actually getting some lubrication on it. One key point in installing the Whipperman link, the link itself, the first link on the back of the port, it has to go through the back side. If it goes through the front side, the links actually hop when it's actually on the bike. So on the front side, it goes through the front side. On the back side, it goes through the back side. Put the chain back together. Chain's a little bit slippery. Whipperman links put right back on. Nice and easy. with no tools. Now I got a chain completely lubricated inside and out, completely clean, 100%. Chris in Boise, Idaho, how to clean a bicycle chain.